Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of 30 Minutes of
Comic book
Comic book
chaos.
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 And
That's it.
today
Yep.
we are doing. So apparently Tommy's already through with his drawing.
I'm done. See, I'm
Yep.
drawing it right now. Can you see I'm invisible?
So far we got Gene Lillard in here. We have McGlynn.
Hey, McGlynn.
We have Bobby.
Bobby.
Cat, I'm trying
Bobby, he
Got a cat in
he
here.
from wrestling.
Autumn, stop it.
So whose idea was it for the Invisible Man this week?
I think we were just trying to
I
do the
think it was
rest
a
of the
Universal
Yeah.
Monsters.
yeah.
It was
we're
kind
trying
of
to
a-
finish him out.
Universal consensus. Ha ha ha.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
was
next
thinking
week
about him
we'll be
today.
doing.
That's got to be a really depressing monster because it's like you don't have a soul. I think Tolkien got it right when he said, you don't have a form that can be caught by light. You're actually soulless. I don't know. It makes
What
sense.
the-
to me.
Well,
For the
I'm-
Invisible Man?
I don't
Maybe
know.
He's a ginger.
I've read the book, and he didn't even before he turned invisible. He was something I can't say on.
Yeah.
he was a sure enough bad dude.
Well,
Yeah, he was a piece of work. There you go. Thank you,
Well,
Bill.
There you go.
if he didn't have a soul, does that mean he was a ginger?
Now, gingers have souls because their freckles represent every single one they've stolen.
Ah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a good catch.
So if you had invisibility powers, what would you be doing with them?
I'd be finding a blind woman to get with.
Actually,
That was pretty quick,
What?
man. You've
about
been
it. I
thinking
thought
about
about
that.
I'm drawing mine as a blind person with a cane and a cup because if you're invisible, then there's nothing for light to reflect off the back.
Yeah, how would you be able to see?
You wouldn't be. You'd be blind. So I'm drawing a blind, invisible man.
Dang, you guys have really thought about this a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking about like sneaking into the girls' bathroom or whatever, or not bathroom, but the changing room or something.
There's
Well,
not much. There's not much good you can do with those powers. You can do some good, but most of it's just sneaky.
Yeah, you'd be the government would get you for
Drawing
be a
Invisible Man
spy.
is like drawing a polar bear in the sport in his snowstorm, isn't it?
Mm. Well, my question is, wouldn't it be awfully cold? You could only enjoy invisibility during the summer months.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
You'd have to
some
be
of the
naked.
invisibility stuff, when they grab things, it kind of, like their clothes turn invisible. But for the universal invisibility guy, universal monster guy, he's got, his skin is invisible, right? So
Bobby
he has to
wants
get-
know if
He has to
invisible
get butt naked
Man
before he turns
can-
invisible.
And
shave.
then I think Sci-Fi Channel had an
See his
Invisible
face in the mirror.
Man series, and every time he ate something, he had to be careful what he ate because you
Oh,
could
right.
see.
Oh, you could see his digestive system for a while?
Yeah. Well, you could see the food being digested.
Well, hopefully by the time it gets to the backside, it's already completely invisible because that'd be a mess.
Yeah, at some point it's got to turn invisible too, right? If you're eating stuff.
yeah. So if it wasn't the case, you'd see all of his innards.
Yeah,
you know?
so it's got to be anything that's past the skin. So somehow or another, the skin makes everything invisible.
Yeah.
Now I want to. There was a new movie that came out. I don't know, probably 6-7 years ago now. The Invisible Man. I haven't seen it yet, but now I want to. Now it was a fairly big hit. It was back when they were trying to do the whole MonsterVerse thing,
Yeah,
and they did the
right.
Mummy, the Tom Cruise Mummy, and they did the Dracula Untold, and a couple of others, the Wolfman, several more characters. But they did an Invisible Man, and I think it did pretty well. But I've just never seen it. But I bet you anything that it tackles some of these things y'all are talking about.
Probably.
Wasn't there an Invisible Man show with Kevin Bacon in it? For some reason,
That was called Hollow Man. Came out in the
Oh,
90s,
okay.
I want to say it was.
Yeah.
But that's what it was. I mean, he was invisible, but he was a bad dude too.
7 degrees of invisibility.
Yeah, waka waka waka.
So if you're invisible and you get cut, what is you bleed? Well, I'm sure you bleed, I guess. But does it turn red, or is it that stay invisible?
Maybe
Is
there's
the
like
blood invisible? I guess I could just say it properly.
I would think it'd be invisible until it wore off, like the way. Did it wear off on him, or was he stuck that way? I can't remember.
The original one that we're kind of basing off of our drawings off of. I don't know. I don't remember actually watching this movie.
maybe there's a magnetic field or something and if it's outside of that field, you can see it.
I know when they killed him at the end, they could start seeing layers of his. He started becoming visible again. So it has to do with him being alive. The visibility has to do with his. It's somehow connected to his being alive because he started but it was slow. It was almost like a layer after layer was started appearing, and you could see him. Talk about a horrific thing to see.
When he turned invisible, first you saw his muscles because the skin turned. Then his muscles turned invisible, and you saw his skeleton.
Right.
Eventually, every part of his body became invisible.
So it was kind of like those Encyclopedia Britannica books where it had the layers, where the plastic layer, and you can see the next. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Stephen told me that's where he first saw naked people, was in the thing where he flipped it back and forth. Right, Stephen?
Yeah. Actually, no, that was in drawing 101 in Mr. Mead's class at USM.
Oh, we got to talk about that sometime, about drawing naked people in the art
have
class.
to ask Mitch Bird about that sometime. Get him on here sometime.
Oh, I bet he was not happy about any of that stuff.
Tony said that if she had a blind girlfriend, everyone would think she's crazy or dating a ghost. I thought
Yeah. Well, have any of y'all ever read the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the graphic novel that Alan Moore and Kevin? Well, it was weird how they got the Invisible Man there, because he was like going into I don't know if it was a nunnery or whatever, but let's just say a lot of the women were thinking that they were having, there was a lot of, what do they call, what's that called? Like Immaculate Conceptions.
Oh.
And they caught him in the act, and
nobody sees it.
Say that again. I didn't get that, Scott.
Does an invisible bear go to the bathroom in the woods if nobody sees it?
Cool.
Probably not.
No. I know that old superhero joke that I'll have to tell after we get off the air.
You mean the SNL thing where she was on the toilet?
The what?
Where the SNL skit where he would sit on the toilet waiting for girls to come in?
No, it's a different one. Superman and Invisible Woman.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think that's the one I was going to. That's pretty funny. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, that Richie Blackman did a really good drawing there. I thought it was really nice.
Oh, that Lady Death that he did today?
Yeah.
I told him that he needed to show Brian whenever he's done. I don't know if he did, but I tagged Brian in it.
Nice.
Polito. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's right, a different Brian.
Yeah. I know too many Brians.
way too many.
We must eliminate 3.
I remember an episode of Johnny Quest where there was this radioactive monster that it was invisible. That thing scared me half to death as a kid. He burned through barbed wire fences and things would blow up, and remember Haji's. They had jetpacks on, and Haji's wouldn't work, and they had to. That thing was coming to get him, and man, that was scary. But they had to throw paint on him so they could make his shape out at the end. I thought that was cool. It's a neat way of dealing with it.
You know, when you don't have to draw faces or bodies, it goes pretty quick.
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
Well, I got stuff going behind him, so I got to figure stuff out. Like, how would that work? You can't see him, but it'd be a fun if, like, you were doing a comic. You could do some fun stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, would you draw like a shimmery kind of thing when he passed over stuff? That kind of thing?
Well, that'd be one of the tricks, but I'm just saying it would make you think about different ways of showing an invisible man's power. Having him walk out in the rain, you know,
Where's the
it would
bounce
probably
up?
make out his shape. Yeah.
I got mine walking in the rain right now.
You should draw a visible woman like with white outlines.
Oh, the little not connected dots like Jack Kirby used to do.
Yeah.
I'm listening to my headphones right now.
Oh, okay.
What are you listening to?
I listen to some soca music right now. It's really cheery music. Trying to
Some
cheer up.
polka music?
Soca.
Yeah, I like polka music too.
Polka is also cheery, but that's not my jam.
Polka.
Like,
Polka
listening to polka.
band. You know, so before we forget, I believe that somebody's having a birthday tomorrow. Do we know who it is?
I don't know. Somebody likes polka music, I think.
I think so.
No, I'm not. Sorry. So what's it called? Soca?
Soca. I like a lot of different types of music.
And he can't drive 55, I was told.
Nope, I cannot. Yeah.
So, birthday boy in the house.
Yeah.
So if anybody
Mr. Brian
wants
LeBlanc,
to,
ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
to buy Brian a virtual beer somewhere, then they ought to hook him up.
Yeah.
I got a beer tonight. Let's see.
My invisible man forgot to wear socks because he couldn't match them. Because he's blind.
I think that movie was like kind of heralded as one of the greatest examples of early like special effects. Because I think it was like, I don't know if it was like it was like camera work technology that they did, green screen or whatever. But I don't think that kind of thing had been done much before. So
Right.
it kind of broke new ground.
Yeah, because that guy had he was wrapped up, right, like a mummy kind of thing.
Yeah, and he had a
Wrapped.
plastic nose on, and he popped it off. I remember that, and
Oh yeah, that's right.
scared the woman half to death that because he was in a boarding house, like a hotel or one of those long-term hotel type places. And
Cordella.
Bunkhouse?
is that what it was, Scott?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got to go back and watch all them movies now.
Do you have
I should have watched them in
Do you have
preparation.
any invisible? Scott, do you have any Invisible Man comic books in the shop?
Yeah, actually, so I think is it Skybound, whatever. They've been doing all the Universal monsters. There's Creature from the Black Lagoon first, and I think Dracula, Mummy, and what's funny is they screwed up one of the original releases of it to where it was supposed to be the regular story inside of the special cover, but it was all white. So I guess it worked out. It was invisible. So
It was invisible, so you couldn't see it.
I've read a few of those. I know I read The Creature, and can't remember if I think I read Frankenstein too and Dracula. And I'm waiting on the others because I don't have a comic book store near me, and I have to get it on my Hoopla app through the library.
Well, you ought to call Scott. He'll run you some books to your house. He makes special deliveries.
Yeah, don't you have that service now, Scott?
I hate to say
Do what now?
House delivery.
Yeah, comic book DoorDash, right?
We ain't doing that
I
anymore.
can get behind that.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's not using it somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah,
would
wait.
years ago. I said somebody ought to take like a short bus and turn it into a comic book store and go to all the towns that don't have comic book stores, but just worry with graphic novels, not to.
I want you to give him
See,
some Elvis.
see, Scott, that's what you should do. What do you think?
Make deliveries?
Yeah,
No, I'm good.
on a short bus.
On a short bus, yeah.
Yeah, the short bus is just right up his alley.
I got a friend in Kentucky whose daughter has it's not a comic book store, but it's like a bookstore in a little trailer that they've changed to make it's a nice looking setup, and they go to where the food trucks are and different like when they have I don't know, arts and craft shows and stuff like that. They're in Kentucky, and they do that. Does pretty well. But you might be onto something. Like for real, you know.
I've been saying it for years because it would work with a short bus. You just do graphic novels where you just go to the towns that have no comics near them.
Right.
Brian's stealing my idea, so I can't use that one now. I got to come up with something else. So it's
Dang
going
it,
to be
Brian.
my generic fog, the Thomas fog in the background, since you took the. Thanks, Brian.
There's some Kirby dots in there. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some
That'd be
Kirby
a perfect way to show an invisible man. Just do the dots around the figure.
Probably
It'd
so.
be like Casper the Ghost,
Right.
Mhm.
Casper.
or as I like to say, Richie Rich's ghost.
Right.
The ghost.
Now I've got some comics where they team up. So some kind of crazy timey-wimey stuff is going on.
Time travel was involved in Richie Rich death,
Right.
so his ghost could help him in the
Yeah.
future.
Right.
Some people believe the
Probably cursed them.
Yeah.
some people believe that the UFOs they're able to turn invisible because they're able to go into another dimension, and that's where you get those super speed that would go too fast because it would destroy anything that's conventional.
They say that about Bigfoot too.
Yeah.
Now y'all watch out. Bigfoot's real, so y'all better watch
I do
out.
believe that. I just
Got a little squatch right here.
Bubba Squatch.
Yeah. That's one of my many names.
I'm surprised Andy didn't say it's not really Bigfoot. It's really certain other types of people, monsters or beings pretending to be Sasquatch or something.
See, I think y'all ought to do something, and it'd be right up the alley for next week or for one of the following weeks for the Camagongs. Do the crow.
Oh,
The crow would be
Good.
good.
Pride.
that'd be
Brian
cool.
would actually wouldn't mind drawing that one.
What's that?
I
now?
think
You're right up his
we're
alley.
gonna try
That
to.
sounds like chimes.
It is. It's my ring here.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's coming in this front door. I think next week we'll finish up the Universal Monsters, because I think officially, if you look at the the websites out there, Google out there will say that the Bride of Frankenstein is one of the official main ones. So
Oh yeah. I
You
mean,
just married a man. There ain't nothing behind that.
no,
We did the Phantom too, right?
the who?
we did the Phantom of the Opera. We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
We did Brian. That's one of the
What?
monsters.
Did the mummy?
Yeah, did the Mummy.
Bless
Thank you.
Are you my mommy?
Your mom.
We hadn't done Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I don't think, but I don't know if he's officially one of them or not.
We
I don't think
could
so.
not find them listed as the.
Yeah, it didn't. It said that they were part of the thing, but not one of the official ones.
Right.
But you know, when we go on the secondary characters, we can. I guess we could add Dr.
Yeah.
Jekyll and Mr.
He
Hyde.
could do Igor too, you know,
Yeah,
when he
oh,
had the
for
plate
sure.
in his neck.
Yep. And you might as well do Abbott Costello too.
Yeah.
Oh, I was telling Tommy before y'all got here last week, we was out in the hot sun all day with the fire truck and the kids at the library. When I got home, I just sat down and vegged and ate and just relaxed. And then I turned on the TV and watched some stuff. And then around 8 o'clock, I turned on my computer and said, "Oh crap, it's Tuesday." I think the heat had got to me.
Heat exhaustion.
The heat'll get you just walking out the door.
Mhm.
You ain't even got to do nothing. I'm mow for about 30 minutes and I got to peel myself out of my clothes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pea soup.
I wait for overcast. And
Hey Scott,
Yeah.
Bobby says that if you wanted to start up a delivery service, he'll drive your short bus for you.
Short bus.
Well, he already rides one, so that'll work.
Oh, whoa! That's kind of insulting.
I guess that was. A
He
little
rode one to school. Is that what
I'll
you
follow
got?
who likes first preferences.
Mm-hmm. Short bus.
Yeah, let's see.
Ooh, spooky, spooky. Yeah, your rain idea was better than my fog background.
Yeah. You said it was your idea first, so I just.
Yeah, but you did it first, so you get to claim it.
Oh.
And I'm doing it in a smudgy pencil thing, so I can't erase it now. So I'm stuck with what I got.
Is that really a word, smudgy pencil?
So yeah, Halloween. When I don't want to go to a Halloween dress up party, I just tell them I went as the Invisible Man and show up.
Yeah, these little charcoal pencils don't work very well because I don't have the real fancy one like Mr. Brian's got all the fancy stuff.
Well, those are expensive though.
Yeah, he knows where to go to get them.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do for your birthday tomorrow, Mr. Brian?
We were thinking about going to see a movie, but all the movies we wanted to see are already gone.
You should go see Supergirl.
I'm not going to go see Supergirl. I was going to see Masters Universe, but only we go to sleep early now because I'm 55.
Oh Lordy!
Not only can he not drive 55, he can't drive at night either, right?
I know,
Or at
right.
night, yeah.
So
You
sad.
can't stay up
Supergirl.
past 5:50.
It
Right.
isn't. It is,
Supergirl's not that bad.
I heard it was actually pretty good.
Well, I wouldn't go there. It's a quarter of it's really good, and then the other 3/4 of it sucks.
What about? I like the first one. It had a lot of Popeyes in that movie. I remember. They ate
What,
at
a
Popeyes.
Supergirl?
Yeah, the original Supergirl. You know, back in the 80s times.
Oh, yeah.
With Helen Slater.
Ellen Slater, yeah.
Yeah, they were eating at Popeyes, and I thought that was the strangest. Now this one's actually a different chicken company is sponsoring it, which I thought was kind of funny.
The KFC.
KFC. Yeah, I thought that was. I mean,
Wild.
it's a very small.
Well, product placement has always been a thing in movies. I remember when was it M&M's that turned down being used for E.T. and then the Reese's Pieces was used and became famous because of it.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That is
I
it.
did like Supergirl, but it was the parts where she was a superhero was really good. The parts where she wasn't, which was about a third of the 2/3 of the movie, was kind of pointless.
Well, I know she was on a different planet. Was it one of those that had a son that took her super strength away from her or something?
Well,
I know that's
she
part
wasn't
of
in
the
her
whole.
outfit. She was just running around in street clothes and all that kind of stuff. It was.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. It was pretty. It was good. I liked it. It's just that they should have made a superhero movie instead of whatever it is that they tried to make.
Yeah.
But when she was fighting, that was really cool. Everybody, you would like that part because that was all superhero-y stuff. It was pretty cool.
I generally don't go see a lot of superhero movies though, so I mean, that's not really fair. Like, I mean, it's not. Yeah, I like the Guardians movies, but they weren't really superhero movies. They were more like space movies.
Right.
You like the Guardians movies,
Yeah, I
Brian?
like the Guardians movies. Yeah, I like those.
Well, let me tell you, you'll really like Supergirl because they stole all the costumes and all the backgrounds and all the creatures from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So you'd be right into it. You'd like it.
Uh,
The whole time you're watching it, you're like, did Gunn just get all the stuff from the Guardians movies?
I have high regard for you, but you're not really selling it.
Yeah, he's trying to sell you on it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he directed those same movies, didn't he? The
Yeah.
gun guy.
Yeah.
So he probably had us all the props still.
Now he didn't direct this one or write it or whatever, but he was the main.
Yeah, but he's the
DC
guy behind
producer
it.
guy.
Here, use
Yeah.
this laser gun that what's his name used in Guardians of the Galaxy.
They even had, you remember in Guardians, they had that big scene where all the fighting's going and it lasts for like 2 or 3 minutes where the camera pans over everything.
Yeah. Everybody's doing their thing.
You remember
Yeah.
they did that in Super? He stole the same scene. Well, they did it again in Supergirl.
Yeah.
Same
I can see
thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
So
I keep telling people I think that we've seen the best from Gunn.
Well, you also got to remember too. There's also the theaters that are pressing on. They want certain things done too. I mean, how was Lobo in it?
Lobo, he was only in it for 10, 15 minutes, maybe max. He was in a couple of different scenes. Now, if he was in it where, he came on and did what he was on there for a reason. He was doing his bounty hunter thing, and he went and got a guy. So if he came in, grabbed a guy, and got off and said, "See you later, bitches," or whatever he says from the comics, then you would have went, "That's cool. I want to see more Lobo." But no, they had to make him part of the show, and and then it was just too much. But he looked good.
He did his Jason Momoa woohoo thing and left, huh?
He's going to be rocking out soon. I don't think people are going to want to see him in 2 minutes if he keeps on CNN and stuff.
I liked it. I did like the movie, but
I would love it if they did like the
superhero.
Lobo paramilitary Christmas special for Christmas.
Yeah, right. Yeah, do something that's actually Lobo, and it's not that like that girl toy Lobo from the commercials.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know. Every comic this month is there's like a Lobo and Supergirl freaking variant cover for it.
Well, of course, because they're trying to push this movie that's bombing.
God. Well, I'll tell you what, those Magic the Gathering covers have still been selling like crazy, though.
Really?
Yes.
Can we buy those at your shop?
I mean, I've got a handful still left, but yeah.
Which ones?
Supergirl Magic the Gathering?
No, well, they're all Marvel stuff right now.
Oh, right. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, how can they have two companies competing at the same